Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Honda Chris here at Randy Kuehl Honda in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And here behind me is a brand new 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid Sport. I'm going to show you all the cool standard features and functions. When you drive off the lot, you are set for success. So let's get going. All right, so here we are on the outside of the vehicle. Now, as usual, we're going to walk up here to the window sticker. You guys are welcome to pause the video right about there if you want to explore on your own. You can see it's a 2025 Honda Civic 4-door, so a sedan hybrid sport. The fuel economy, you got 50 for the city, 47 for the highway with a combined of 49. Down on the right-hand corner talks about the safety ratings, almost 5 out of 5. Who doesn't love that? The price point for this particular one, and then the list of the standard features and functions, which we're going to cover today just for you. You can see that this is going to be a Rally Red. There's no additional surplus charge for Rally Red. If there was, it would be right up there on the window sticker to let you know. I'll also throw some additional color options up there that also does the surplus charge for that color, so you be aware of it. Now, it comes standard with 2 key fobs and a remote start. To use your remote start, all you have to do is hit lock, hold this button down for a few seconds. You can see the light's going to flash. There they go. It received it. It starts right up. The lights flash again to let you know it's on and running. It runs in 10-minute intervals. So after 10 minutes, it automatically turns off. Let's say if 9 minutes have passed, I need a little more time. That's not a problem. I can repeat the process to extend it. It runs from 10 minutes from that time, so running for a grand total of 19 minutes. You cannot do this a third time, only twice. After that, you have to get into the vehicle, turn it on to allow you to use that. Now let's say if I change my mind, just hold that button down. And then there we go, it's off. Now, as we're up front, you get all of your Honda sensing features standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, forward collision, and road departure. You're also gonna have traffic jam assist and blind spot information. So safety is pretty much his middle name. Nice squared off bumpers down below, so it looks pretty nice. You have LED daytime running lights. Wipers are gonna be right underneath the hood line. Black side mirrors. We'll come right over here to these black alloyed rims. And then I'm going to take a step back here so we can see a side profile of the vehicle. I'll also throw some exterior measurements up there so you can see how it compares to your guys' current vehicle. Let us know down below, will it fit in the garage? Yes or no? Now, as we're looking on the side view, you'll see we got body colored handles. There's no chrome with the support around the window, so a nice black finish around. Matches the side mirror. Shark fin antenna up top, body colored. We have a power moonroof up top too. Now, these are going to be your breakaway side mirrors, so if you want to fold these in, it's nice and easy. If you accidentally bump them, just put them right back in place. I do love the placement of the side mirrors that are not up in your A-pillar. So as you're in here looking around, it opens up your visibility a little more. So pretty nice. Now we're gonna have blind spot information right here. So let's imagine you're driving down the road, a car is in your blind spot. That is gonna light up nice bright orange to let you know someone's in your blind spot. Then when you have your turning indicator while someone's in your blind spot, it's gonna flash and beep at you. If you want to see that in action, I have a video. Now we're gonna have smart entry with the vehicle, so let's lock it all up. You can keep this key fob in your purse, your pocket, your jacket, put your hand in the handle, and it unlocks it as long as you have the key with you. Now when you get out of the vehicle, you're gonna notice this little wedges right here on the door. Put your thumb down right there. While you have the key fob, no key left in the car, it locks it all up. Now you can walk away with confidence knowing it's locked. Now we also have the walk away auto lock feature. So let's say you turn off the car, of course, you got your key fob, shut the door, walk away auto lock is enabled. 10 feet away, it automatically locks all the doors. Excuse me. It automatically locks all the doors, so you never have to second guess yourself. Did my doors lock? Did they not? You just know you got the key, you walk away. You're good to go. You cannot accidentally, whoops, drop your keys in there, hit the lock button. It just unlocked. The car realizes, hey, the keys are in the car. You hit the lock button, the door, while the door is open, you shut it. And it realizes the order you've done these steps, and it knows you're accidentally locking your keys in the car. Now, if you want to purposely lock a key in the car because maybe you're out there on the water and you don't want this to get damaged or lost, I have a video going to show you that too as well. So check that video out down below in the description, okay? Now, gas door is unlocked when the car door is unlocked. Capless gas tank, you have to worry about fixing or replacing that cap ever again. There's a simple slide and go. Locked up, that's locked up. We'll come back here. Now you can see that we got a badge of honor, sport right up top. You're gonna have Civic right over there. We have a multi-angle rear camera, hybrid badging, so pretty nice. You have a trunk unlock right there, releases that there right there for you. We're also gonna have a button on the trunk lid. Plenty of cargo space, so life happens. You can say challenge accepted, load up, and let's go. I do love the insulation in here. Now, as you notice, you're really not losing cargo space with a hybrid model. The battery itself is going to be underneath the seat and kind of back in this area. Now, I do want to point out the hybrid models do not come with a spare tire. They come with a tire patch kit. Now, to work around that, I have helped people, or people have also just grabbed a spare tire or a full-size tire. They have it stored in the garage if they're going for long journey drives, and that's a concern for them. They just put it right in here, okay? So just throwing that out there for you. You're gonna have 60-40 split seats, levers right down here and over here. So if you wanna fold those down, that's not a problem, pretty nice and easy. Now, you cannot accidentally lock your keys in the car if you, whoops, or in the trunk, like you leave them in a gym bag, purse, jacket, or anything like that, you're good to go from there. All right, now we're back. I do apologize about that. We're gonna check out the rear seat area, but before we dive in, let's throw some interior measurements up there so you know how much room's in there for your friends, pet, cargo, or whoever is brave enough to tag along. Jump in and let's go. Now we have a cloth armrest, power windows, quick and easy, cubby space down below. Cloth interior with a nice upholstered leather. Now as we get right in here, armrests in the center, cup holders, done. And then when we look up top, you got your anchors for your car seats, so you can accommodate between all three spots. To find those, they're going to be marked right here, just like so. We have all-season mats in here. They don't come standard. Carpet mats will, but as we live here in Iowa, all-season mats is kind of nice and must-have for those winters. We get a lot of salt and sand everywhere. Now, on the back of the passenger front seat, you'll see you have a courtesy pocket. It's always nice to have additional storage space. You never know, you may need it. We have a nice little trim work going on. Cloth, once again, power windows. You got your power locks, mirror selector between right and left. Put it back in the center if you don't want to accidentally bump the D-pad to adjust your side mirrors. And then you got your window lock button right here. So if you get any young whippersnappers in the back playing with the windows, maybe a misbehaved husband like myself, you can lock us out and we can suffer a little more. Trunk release, cubby space. Now with the Sport, you're gonna have manual seats. So you got this lever right there. The second one is for the recline, forward and back. You got your pump action to raise and lower. Squeeze bar right up front to slide forward and back. We got pedals to get you to A to B, gas, brake, hood release right over there. I'll show you guys some common courtesy stuff right underneath the hood now. All right, so here we are right underneath the hood. So we have a 4-cylinder engine. There's going to be a 2.0 liter non-turbo with a hybrid system. Common courtesy stuff you might be playing around on your own. You have washer fluid, easy to find and fill. The dipstick here for the oil cap, coolant, batteries easy to expose. If you ever need to change it, jump or get jumped, you're good to go. Fuse box, coolant, and brake fluid. Anything else besides that, I'm calling someone to come and save me, or maybe your local Honda service center would be glad to assist you guys. Now, if you have more of those advanced questions, give the Honda Service Center a call. They'd be glad to help. Now, one more look over just for those that have the capabilities of working on their own vehicle. All right, there we are. Now let's jump up front. All right, so now we're in the driver's seat, and this is where the fun begins. First steps, make sure you have the key fob with you. It could be in your pocket, your purse, your jacket, up in the tray. You guys get the point, just somewhere in the vehicle. Now, to turn this on, you already got the key fob with you. Put your foot down on the brake. You see the push button stir is going to light up. While your foot's on the brake, hit that, and now we're on and running. We're going to come over here to the left-hand side of the wheel. You see you're going to have the little wheel action right here. It allows you to scroll up and down, which allows you to adjust the brightness of your driver's interface screen. Now, for your traction control, if you ever need to turn that off, it's right here. It's not a tap, it's a tap and hold. You can see it's off now. And then no light means it's on. Your wheel release is going to be over here on the left-hand side. Pull that down. You can push it in, pull it out, up and down. You guys get the point. It's a telescopic wheel, so adjust it as you see fit, and then lock it right back in place. We have a nice leather-wrapped wheel, horn. All of your Honda sensing features are going to be over here on the right-hand side. So we're going to have adaptive cruise control, or your cruise control. To enable your cruise control, you get some visual confirmation when it's available and when it's not. So prime example right now, it's not available because we don't have any icons right up here. So if I select this one right here on the top left-hand corner, that's gonna be for your cruise or your adaptive cruise. So now it's available. To tell the difference between those, you can see that's adaptive cruise control because it has a picture of a car, a speedometer, and an arrow in front of it, okay? Now your standard cruise is gonna look like this. So you guys know what standard cruise is. You're driving down the road at 45, you set your cruise, you're set at 45. But with your adaptive cruise control, to switch between the two, you just hold down this button right there on the bottom left-hand corner and switch to adaptive cruise. So you set your cruise, you just hit set on the toggle switch. To adjust speeds, you go up and down. To select the distance between you and the car in front of you, you're gonna have this button. Once again, you don't click and hold, you just tap it. See those lines up there changing? More lines means further, less lines means closer. So boom, got my cruise control set at 45. I got my distance set to max. Once a car gets in range, the car would notify you by a beep. So if I'm over here having a conversation, it lets me know, beep, beep, beep. Hey, you're slowing down because a car got in range. You can turn that off if you want. So it will help you maintain that distance. So it slows you down to about 45. Once a car gets out of range, you resume back to whatever your cruise control was set to. So pretty nice and easy. When it's actively working, that white will turn to green. So that changes colors. Now this next one's going to be for your city and highway driving. That's going to be your traffic jam assist and lane keep assist. So you got two safety features with one button. Lane keep assist is going to be for your highway driving between 45 to 90 miles an hour, while your traffic jam assist works between 25 to 45 miles an hour. It's now going to be available because I hit that button. Once you're driving down the road, it finds lines on the road that will turn green to let you know, hey, I'm actively working. So when you go down the road, you go out of your lane a little bit, it will beep at you. You can turn that on or off. Then it just brings you back, it puts you back in the center of your lane. You will not be going back and forth playing ping pong. It does a very good job keeping you in the center of your lane to make those long journey drives just a little bit more comfortable. So now that's all of your Honda safety features right there for you. Now we're gonna have your paddle shifters right over here. You're gonna have your wipers. I don't know why we can't focus today. There we go. Could be adjustable and then wipers. Auto lights. We'll come right over here to the left-hand side of the wheel. That's going to be more of your media controls for your volume between sources, radio stations, stuff like that. You get your voice commands. So if you get your phone paired, you can do like, hey, call Crazy Honda Chris on mobile phone, you know, and if someone's saved in your phone. So nice little voice commands. And then you're going to have the wheel here to actually help you navigate through your left-hand side on the driver's interface. There's a menu. To fully back out of that menu, you get the home button. All right, so we're going to trust this camera. Hopefully we don't have to redo, but we're going to keep going on here quick. Now we're going to be talking about the menu within the driver's interface screen here. Now to go up and down, I'm using the wheel. To select items, I'm pushing in the wheel. And we're going to start at fuel and range. It's my favorite spot. Push that right in. So right now in the current range, we have on the base on the gas tank. Your gas tank is going to be the Hershey bars, not the red dot. So we're almost a full tank. If it was a half tank, guess what? Half of those are going to be gone. So based on 28 miles of my driving habits, we can go 349 miles before we go on empty. It's all computer generated. It learns from your habits. So yours may be more or less. You might drive more on flat land, or maybe you're going to be driving more mountain hilly land, or you might be a more aggressive driver. You guys get the point. So it goes on by conditions and habits. Now, right down over here, you see you have a graph between 0 to 90. That's going to show you lifetime fuel economy. It's a graph that fluctuates as you're driving down the road, so lifetime feed. Now, if I scroll down with the wheel, you'll see there's an A and a B. There's your trip A and trip B. To reset that, just push in the wheel. I hit reset. And now it's done. Reset. That's how you reset your trip A and trip B. I'm going to hit the home button. I keep referring to this one as the home with a picture of the house. Speed and time is your next option. Most people don't play around with this, but if you wanted to, you can. Driver's attention. The car knows the difference as you're driving down the road with you doing a bad job at driving or the wind blowing you around. So when you're doing a bad job at driving, I'm assuming you probably want the car to do everything that's powered to alert you. It'll give you like a 1 bar right down here. It's going to be red. It's going to say pull over and take a break. And that will kind of reset after about 15 minutes. So when you get back into the vehicle, you should be good to go. You know, get a coffee break, take a power nap. Seat belts. You can see who's sitting where. I'm in the driver's seat, not buckled up. We have a random one parked right in the back, right behind us. But if I grab the front passenger seat and I'm buckling it in now, it's pretty quick and responsive. You can see that. We'll come down to maintenance. So anything regarding for maintenance, you'll find it there. Safety support. This would be a nice little quick point if you want to turn anything off. We have everything on right now. I can see that because we see all the check marks, and then right down over here, you have the little car with an with a green circle around it to say, hey, everything's on. So if I turn something off, you can see everything's not green. We have a gray and green. If everything was off, it would be all grayed out. But you can turn off your road departure, your blind spot information system, your forward collision, and there we go. No content. If I want to change my speed distance from miles per hour to kilometers, just push in and hold it in the wheel. You'll see it right there on your digital. It's switched. Or I can just leave it blank. Vehicle settings. This is where you can go to customize all of your vehicle settings. I'll have a video later on showing you all the cool stuff. Like, do you want your walkaway lock enabled? When do you want your doors to unlock or lock, with speed, or when you shift out from park, stuff like that. So a lot of cool goodies in there. That's going to be probably about a 20-minute video. Custom display. So if I found some stuff on here that I don't want to, use, like speed and time, I can uncheck it. So when I go back to that menu, it just takes it away. You know what? Let's keep it on so the next person can have it. Warnings. This is like when doors are left open, people not wearing seat belts, stuff like that. Low gas. Gas tank's almost empty. Power flow. You guys are going to love seeing the power flow as you're out there driving around. This is going to show you a lifetime feed, what's happening or what's driving the vehicle. So you can see the battery right now. So let's say if I put this into drive, you can see the battery is driving the car. I'm not even looking at the graph right now. But then when you're driving down the road at more of your higher speeds, you can see if the engine maybe driving the wheels, or is the engine charging the battery pack, or when you're braking, like for your city driving, obviously, you're going to a lot of stop and go, that engine braking regeneration actually charges your hybrid system. So a lot of cool crap. I may have a video somewhere that shows you guys that a little bit and try to explain that a little bit to you guys. It's kind of hard to do when you're driving down the road. Now we're back to fuel and range. Now we're going to focus on the layout quick on the driver's interface screen. You can see we've got the speed, digital speed. You can see right now we're being fuel efficient because probably just sitting here not consuming gas. It's using the hybrid system. But when you're doing a lot of driving, this green bar would come and go. When you're being fuel efficient, it's green. When you're not, it's gone. Digital speed, we talked about the safety already. Drive mode, we have a couple different drive modes. I'm going to show you that once we get to the center console controls. We have 28 miles on the vehicle. It's 31 degrees outside right now. All of these safety support systems are on. We're in park. And then the gas tank, we can see we're right here. We're not empty. We're looking at the bars. Gas tanks on your side, on the driver's side. Time right down below. We have an EV mode available. And now you're going to notice this graph or this chart, whatever you want to say. So you got the little needle here when you're driving down the road and you're slowly braking or braking. You can see how much charge you're getting that charges your battery. All right. That's pretty much the driver's interface right there. I would go more in detail about the paddle shifters, but it's hard to do those videos, guys, because I got to focus on the road. It's something you got to be, the vehicle had to be in motion, and there's a lot of traffic going on. So for safety reasons, I can't go too much into that. But you can definitely check your owner's manual and just kind of go out there and play around with it a little bit. But do pay attention. You'll see some arrows when you got the vehicle into drive, and you can increase and decrease your engine braking regeneration. So your needle will actually, increase the drag of the vehicle when you take your foot off the gas pedal. How cars just naturally just kind of slow, roll and try to, slow down. Now we're going to back up and look at the dashboard quick. You see adjustable vent way over there. That one's yours. We're going to argue about these. These are just nice little ways to grab for a directional for the vent. They're pretty massive vents right up here. And then I got mine right here. Close, open. Hazard lights if you ever need them. Nice floating button. Now we're going to have your touchscreen. My phone cannot keep up with the refresh rates from all the way over here, but when you get closer, I guess it can. So we got your time, volume for the radio. To switch between radio, you just hit radio, FM, AM. Media is going to be for your USB plug-in, Bluetooth capabilities, smartphone connection. That'd be a plug and play. Your smartphone connection, the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will allow you to take your maps like Google Maps, Apple Maps off of your phone and displays it right up there with the other compatible apps. Phone, so if I had a phone paired up, I can see my contacts, I can make calls, stuff like that. You only have one as a priority. Only one can be a priority at a time, but you got multiple phones paired up. So that one priority phone can be the one that makes and receives the incoming and outgoing calls. That's going to be the first skip for your radio stations. So pretty nice and easy. Let's go back to the radio. Let's say you find a radio station you like, or you can actually find them by just using the wheel or pushing the wheel. And then you can do it this way too. Once you find one you like, it's just a click and hold. And there's no way to delete. You just save over those, okay? Now when you select menu, we get all these other options. We get closer, so there we go. Now we're going to back up here and come down to the center console controls. You got heated seats. Cool thing about this, a lot of this stuff's going to show up on your touchscreen. So you can see the heated seats as I play around with my climate and everything. So when I'm driving down the road, I don't have to push eyes down here. I can keep them right here as I'm playing around. So we have heated seats. We're going to have dual climate. That's going to be great. So, I can see that right now. So I can be happy. I keep mine on cold. My wife, she's more around 72 degrees. She's comfortable. I'm alive. I can keep making videos. You can hit the sync button, and then we have all the power. Fan speed shows right up there. Off and on. We already talked about the sync, dual climate. Heated seats, of course, over there for the passenger. You got air circulation, different modes. Front defroster, rear defroster with heated side mirrors, AC on and off. So pretty nice, easy stuff. We'll come down over here. We have a 12-volt plug-in, a couple USB-C plug-ins, a deep tray. We have a nice little texture going on around here. Cup holders. Now, our shifter. But on the brake, it has a light. You can see we're in park, reverse, neutral, and drive. When the vehicle goes into reverse, I don't know if you guys can hear it right now. I got the windows down. It doesn't emit a noise, a sound. So, because the car is so quiet, it wants to let the passengers or maybe other people around to know, hey, you're in reverse. There's a car here. It's quiet. So people don't, text and walk into your car. Now, when you get it into reverse, your multi-angle camera automatically displays. On the bottom left-hand side, it shows you some options. It's going to show you how the camera is going to act. That's more of your wide view. So we got those cars right over there. That pole almost aligned with our bumper. You can see those right there. It's crazy. Now we have a right behind you view, then a straight down shot from your rear bumper view. So when you're backing up into a parking spot, a garage, parallel parking, you can see how close you're getting. This is going to be on and now off. Back on for your cross traffic monitoring system. It's on because it's blue. It's off because it's gray. So with your cross traffic monitoring system, you get the vehicle into reverse, and if a car comes from a side, either side, it will alert you and beep a to let you know, hey, don't pull out yet. There's an oncoming car coming out. Okay? Oh, one more thing I should point out. As you turn your wheels, that turns and guides you too as well. Changes colors to let you know your tires are not aligned. Now, we talked about drive modes recently. Toggle switch up and down. So we'll go all the way up to the top. You can see we're in sport mode now. Sport right there. You get a little red line up there. It gives it a little kind of a little sporty vibe if you want. It's going to change your gear ratio on that. Makes it more fun, acceleration, responsive kind of driving. You go down to normal. It's just your everyday driving like you would do today. Econ is going to help you to increase your fuel economy, but it's most effective though for your highway driving. Okay, so it's going to sacrifice acceleration power, AC power, and electrical power to give you more focus on highway fuel economy. I say that you can keep it on for your city. It's just you're doing a lot of stop and going. So to optimize the most of it as possible, you get up to speed. You're cruising, you turn that in there to that. You may see anywhere from 2 to 4 more miles to a gallon, depending on your driving habits and condition. Now, just keep in mind those hot summer days, you have to choose. You want to be comfortable with the AC power because it affects it, it nerves it, or you want to be more focused on fuel economy. Electrical park and brake, pull it right up. Now, to turn that off, you can't accidentally disengage it. You have to put your foot down on the brake, as it says right up there. Foot on the brake and push it right in. Whole brake, I have the videos talking about that. That's pretty nice. If your seatbelt plugged right in, you have that in there. Oh, there we go. If you have it in there, pretty much anytime you get to a stop, it holds your brake until you apply into the gas pedal. Armrest. Got a little tray action here so I can hide my quarters from my son. Still plenty of room maybe to hide a bag and a half of Funyuns. I love those things. The kids love to steal them from me. Come right here. Glove box. Plenty of space. You probably won't forget about what you throw in there. I know I do. Rear mirror. Pretty easy and simple. This is just for your dome lights. So now they're on. They're completely off. Put it in the center. So if I open up a door, the lights will come on. A one-touch power moonroof. You just tap it right back. It opens up. Now we can get some nice air in. I don't play with this on rainy days. I'm assuming you won't either. Close it up. It does tilt too. So if you just push that right up and into the ceiling, you see how it kind of just vents up. Tap it forward. Now to close this, you just boop. Now, that's pretty much going to be the walk around video right there for you guys. If you found this helpful, please do me a huge favor. It takes you guys maybe, 45 seconds. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, maybe share with a friend and family, because I do these videos on my free time, on my lunch break, after work, before lunch, to help you guys out. Now, if you do want to go above and beyond, I will have down below in the comments a link for a Google review. Please, 5 stars, to justify the time that I spend out here. It helps them out. It helps you out. It's a win-win all the way around. Okay, just mention Crazy Honda Chris, YouTube, boom, 5-star, smiley face. All right, well, I'll see you guys in the next video, maybe during your next visit here at Randy Kuehl Honda in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Ask for me. Bye-bye.